Have you ever believed that a person could live a life completely defying the laws of nature? Or that a single individual could split a mighty mountain with bare hands? The world is filled with astonishing living wonders. People who have chosen to rise above the most extreme physical limitations, or even transform tragic circumstances into extraordinary strength, to etch their names into world records. From a man who reportedly didn't bathe for 60 years, to individuals with abilities that seem almost supernatural. These stories not only challenge everything we think we know, but also stand as powerful hymns to resilience and self-worth. All of the stories you are about to see in this video are real, extraordinary men with unique characteristics and lives that have captured the world's attention. Stay until the very end, because these individuals truly stand out in ways that are impossible to forget. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And if you enjoy this content, leave a like to support the channel. Now, let's begin. Amou is an Iranian man whose story has captured global attention not because of wealth or fame, but because of the extraordinary lifestyle he chose. Born in the village of Dega, Amou became known worldwide for reportedly not bathing for over 60 years. Fearing that soap and water would make him sick, he instead lived in dirt and ash, earning the title of the dirtiest man in the world. His way of life is completely unconventional, living alone, sleeping in a small cement brick hut or a dugout pit, and eating the meat of animals he manages to find. However, local residents describe him as gentle, calm, and kind-hearted. Many considered his lifestyle unhealthy, but for Amou, it was a personal choice. After emotional hardships in his youth, he decided to isolate himself from society in search of safety and peace. Remarkably, Amou lived past 90 years old. In 2022, he passed away shortly after being persuaded to bathe for the first time in decades. This moment sparked curiosity and compassion around the world. The story of Amou Haji is both bizarre and deeply human, reminding us that behind the lives that seem most unusual lie personal pain, individual stories, and the freedom to live life in one's own way. Naveen Kumar might seem like an ordinary man from India until you see him use his head as a hammer. In 2020, he set a Guinness World Record by breaking the most walnuts with his head in 1 minute, a feat as wild as it sounds. With only his bare forehead, Naveen stacked 239 walnuts on a long table amid enthusiastic cheers from the crowd in Uttar Pradesh. When the 60-second countdown began, he struck each walnut at lightning speed, ultimately breaking 273 walnuts, surpassing the previous record and securing his place in the Guinness World Records. This achievement wasn't just about raw strength. Each strike required perfect precision, flawless rhythm, and an extraordinary tolerance for pain. A small mistake could lead to serious injuries, from scrapes to concussions. Yet Naveen's iron will and steel-like determination allowed him to push through it all. Even more impressive, he accomplished this without any protective gear, relying entirely on training, discipline, and the endurance of his own body. Naveen Kumar didn't just break conventional limits, he surpassed human tolerance itself, turning an extraordinary skill into a Guinness World Record that was as painful as it was unforgettable. Meet Slavesa Pajkic, a man from Serbia who gained global fame under the nickname the Battery Man. He is said to possess an extraordinary ability to withstand and even control electric currents, leaving many both amazed and curious. Since the age of 17, Slavesa discovered that while others would be shocked by exposed wires, he felt no pain at all. From this revelation, he began performing astonishing demonstrations, lighting bulbs with his bare hands, boiling water, and even cooking sausages using electricity running through his body. It is believed that he can withstand up to 20,000 volts and heat a cup of water close to boiling in under 2 minutes, using only his body as a conductor. Scientists who have studied him suggest that Slavisa's unusually thick and dry skin may help increase his electrical resistance. Yet there remains a mystery surrounding how he can control electricity without injury. While some of his demonstrations might be suspected of involving sleight of hand or hidden tricks, no one can deny his remarkable control and astonishing confidence when facing dangerous electric currents. Whether explained by science or remaining a mystery beyond our understanding, Slavisa Pajkic, the Battery Man, remains one of the most extraordinary and fascinating figures today, leaving the world both amazed and in awe of his unique human abilities. Jamie Keeton, born on July 9, 1968 in Pensacola, Florida, is an American man known for an extraordinary ability. He can make objects stick to his skin through suction. This rare and unnamed medical condition allows him to attach items like aluminum cans to his head, earning him the nickname Can Head. Keeton's unique talent has attracted global attention, leading to appearances on popular television shows such as The Ellen DeGeneres Show, The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and The Late Late Show with James Corden. In 2022, he set a Guinness World Record by sticking 10 aluminum cans to his head, surpassing his own previous record of 8 cans set in 2016. This achievement was officially recognized after being recorded and reviewed by Guinness judges. Beyond his impressive records, Keeton has turned his extraordinary ability into a unique career. He participates in events, product promotions, and performances, often placing branded logos on the cans stuck to his head. His condition is characterized by an oxygen absorption rate of up to 123%, a body temperature of 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 38 degrees Celsius, and remarkably fast wound healing. Although the exact cause remains unknown, many compare his ability to sticky skin syndrome. Jamie Keeton is more than just a performer. He is a shining example of optimism in embracing one's unique traits. He maintains an open attitude when sharing his condition with the public, helping people better understand the incredible capabilities of the human body. Keeton's journey from living with a rare medical condition to becoming a Guinness World Record holder and sought-after entertainer stands as a testament to resilience. The ability to turn the unusual into extraordinary talent, and how one can transform what seems like a limitation into a remarkable strength. What do you think about Jamie Keeton the most? Leave your comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to discover more inspiring stories. Ruan Liangming is not famous for any illness, but for one of the most shocking and daring records ever attempted. This professional beekeeper from China gained worldwide attention by covering his entire body with live bees, turning a dangerous stunt into a moment that earned him a place in the Guinness World Records. In the Guinness Book, Ruan is described as the creator of the ultimate bee beard and holds the record for the heaviest layer of bees, totaling 63 bees in weight. The total weight of the bees amounted to 7 kilograms, roughly 140 pounds, consisting of approximately 637,000 bees, including 60 queen bees. What is truly astonishing is not just the sheer number of bees, but Ruan's remarkable control and patience to remain perfectly still while being completely covered. According to the Guinness World Records, this feat took place in China under official supervision to verify the record. Previously, Ruan had drawn attention by wearing a suit made from around 100,000 bees for 53 minutes and 34 seconds, and he also set a record in 2008 for carrying the heaviest load of bees. Not limited to his sensational performances, Ruan Liangming is also deeply committed to the conservation and study of bees. His story serves as a reminder that some of the most astonishing records in the world come from those willing to push human limits in unexpected ways. Whether you view him as brave, daring, or simply one of a kind, one thing is certain: Ruan Liangming's name will always be remembered in the world of extreme record breakers. Let's meet Tom Peters, a man from Hertfordshire, England, who gained attention for transforming himself into a Dalmatian dog he named Spot. In 2016, he invested over $5,000 in a lifelike Dalmatian costume to fully embrace the role. While in character, Tom didn't just wear the outfit. He walked on all fours, slept in a kennel, played fetch, and ate dog treats. He completely immersed himself in this unique lifestyle. Tom even appeared on the British daytime TV show This Morning, entering the studio on all fours to the tune of "Who Let the Dogs Out?", explaining that this role helps him relax and escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It's his way of unwinding and enjoying life's simple pleasures, like chewing on a favorite toy. He describes the experience as magical and utterly captivating. You feel completely immersed in that world, drawn to it, and amazed by its charm. Tom shares that he feels immense happiness and pride in himself and his appearance. This isn't meant to shock, but rather serves as a form of escapism, fulfilling his emotional needs. While unconventional, Tom Peters' story challenges viewers to reflect on identity and freedom, showing that there is room for all forms of self-expression, even those that blur the line between human and animal. Imagine suffering a severe brain injury and waking up with an extraordinary talent. That's exactly what happened to Alonzo Clemons, a man from Boulder, Colorado, who is considered one of the greatest savant sculptors in the world. As a child, Alonzo sustained a serious brain injury, which caused significant developmental challenges. He struggled with reading, writing, and performing everyday tasks. Yet hidden within that tragedy was a remarkable gift. Alonzo possesses an extraordinary ability to sculpt lifelike animals from memory, using only his hands and clay. With just a few seconds of observing a horse, Alonzo can create a sculpture in minutes with astonishing accuracy, capturing every muscle, posture, and detail. No photographs, no live models, he relies purely on his visual memory. Even more incredible, Alonzo has an estimated IQ of only 40 to 50, yet his sculptures reach world-class quality, selling for thousands of dollars and being displayed in galleries across the United States. Despite his challenges, Alonzo never gives up. He continues to sculpt every day, sometimes using butter, crayons, or even stones when clay isn't available. His determination proves that extraordinary talent can emerge from the most unexpected places. Today, Alonzo is a celebrated artist and a living testament that even in the face of disabilities, the human mind can unlock astonishing and almost superhuman potential. Let me introduce Levi Critchlow. Born in February 2006 in Ocean Springs, Mississippi, Levi is a young boy with an extremely rare inherited bone disorder called Jansen metaphyseal chondrodysplasia, JMC, a progressive form of dwarfism that affects fewer than 30 people worldwide. with only about 5 reported cases in the United States. This condition causes severe bone deformities, chronic pain, growth delays, and multiple long-term complications. From an early age, Levi went through a difficult diagnostic journey, including several instances of misdiagnosis. In addition to JMC, he also faces a range of other health conditions, including early-stage chronic kidney disease, hypocalcemia, optic nerve atrophy, and multiple complex reconstructive surgeries. Various parts of his body, such as his head, ankles, eardrums, and adenoids, have required medical intervention. Although his initial prognosis was extremely serious, with warnings that he might never be able to walk, Levi has proven otherwise through extraordinary resilience. Thanks to ongoing treatment at Lurie Children's Hospital in Chicago, he has accessed advanced care that has allowed him to walk and participate in physical activities far beyond expectations for someone living with JMC. Because the treatment center is located far from home, his family has faced significant financial challenges. However, the organization Miracle Flights has supported at least 15 medical flights, and the number continues to grow, helping Levi maintain access to out-of-state treatment. Beyond his resilience in medical care, Levi is also very active in his community. He participates in rare disease awareness campaigns and fundraising walks, and his photograph was recognized in the 2019 Rare Artist Competition, becoming a symbol of strength and determination in the face of a challenging diagnosis. We encourage you to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video to spread Levi's story, a powerful example of resilience, perseverance, and hope for the rare disease community around the world. Orlando Sorrell was only 10 years old when a sudden accident on a baseball field changed his life forever. In 1979, while playing with friends in Virginia, he was struck hard on the side of his head by a baseball. After the impact, he fell to the ground but stood up just minutes later, brushed himself off, and continued playing as if nothing had happened, without even needing a hospital visit. However, something unusual began to emerge shortly after. Orlando discovered that he could remember everything with astonishing accuracy. Not only major events, but every small detail of each day was perfectly stored in his memory, from the clothes he wore and the food he ate to the weather, and even the television programs that were airing at the time. He is able to accurately calculate the calendar for any date and recall detailed memories of every day in the past since the accident. He can identify the exact day of the week, date, and month of any event in his life, as well as school-related information, without needing much thought. This extraordinary memory allows him to reconstruct past weather conditions, the people he met, and the activities he performed on specific days with astonishing precision. Doctors later identified this as a form of calendar memory, a rare phenomenon associated with acquired savant syndrome following brain injury. What makes this especially remarkable is that the ability appeared after a traumatic brain injury, making Orlando's case one of the strangest phenomena ever documented. He did not lose any skills. Instead, he gained an ability that science still cannot fully explain. For Orlando, this gift is not a burden, but a natural part of how he experiences the world. And it has even helped researchers better understand how human memory works. His story shows that sometimes an ordinary accident can awaken extraordinary abilities hidden within the human brain. Amare Stover is a young boy from Decatur, Alabama, born with neurofibromatosis type 1, NF1, a rare genetic disorder that causes tumors to grow along nerves throughout the body. From a very early age, Amare developed large tumors on his face, significantly altering his appearance and beginning to affect both his vision and breathing. Over time, his condition worsened, leaving him with almost no vision in his left eye and very limited sight in his right eye. His mother, Candy Stover, has publicly appealed for support to help cover the costs of treatment, surgeries, and long-term medical care. A GoFundMe campaign titled Hope and Faith for Amare and Family was created to help cover medical expenses and daily living costs. Since NF1 is a condition that cannot be fully cured, treatment mainly focuses on managing symptoms and surgically removing tumors when possible. However, surgery always carries risks, as tumors may regrow or be located in dangerous areas. Despite these challenges, Amare's family continues to emphasize that he is still simply a normal child like any other. His mother has previously shared that Amare has been subjected to hurtful name-calling and bullying from other children, which has affected his confidence and willingness to go outside. Although some information about him has been circulated in the media and on social platforms, detailed medical records remain very limited, meaning many aspects of his condition and prognosis have not been fully disclosed. Meet Nathan, a man from Orlando, Florida, whose life has been completely different from the norm. Born with an extremely rare and previously undiagnosed condition, Nathan arrived into the world without a nose, ears, and one eye. One side of his face was almost entirely undeveloped, leaving doctors baffled and unable to pinpoint the exact nature of his condition. All they knew was that Nathan would need to undergo numerous surgeries to survive, let alone have a chance at a normal life. From birth, Nathan has undergone 37 reconstructive surgeries, with total costs exceeding $1 million. These complex procedures aimed to recreate what nature had not formed. His nose was reconstructed. A prosthetic eye was fitted, and doctors used advanced techniques to shape a new ear. But Nathan's story is not just a medical journey of miracles, it is also a story of resilience. Despite facing curious stares, questions, and even judgment from society, Nathan has learned to embrace his unique appearance. Instead of hiding, he chooses to speak out to raise awareness about people with facial differences, proving that beauty comes from more than just appearance. Nathan's journey is a powerful reminder that human strength lies not only in the physical body, but also in spirit and emotion. He shows that you don't have to look normal to live an extraordinary life. The face may be different, but his courage is truly exceptional. Nick, a 20-year-old from Inverness, Nova Scotia, is now an inspiring social media figure who has chosen to face neurofibromatosis type 1, NF1, with optimism and courage. The first symptoms appeared when he was just 7 to 8 years old, and since then, the condition has significantly affected the appearance of his face. Rather than withdrawing from challenges, Nick chose TikTok as a platform to share his personal journey, connect with others, and raise awareness about this rare condition. His use of humor and confident self-expression has helped thousands of followers feel seen, understood, and motivated to stay positive in their own lives. Nick's medical journey has been one of tireless perseverance. To date, he has undergone 2 major surgeries to remove excess skin tissue, an effort that required immense physical and emotional strength. With a total of 180 stitches involved in his recovery process. Despite the pain and challenges, Nick has maintained an optimistic outlook and continues to hold on to hope for the future. At present, he is preparing for a 3rd surgery, which is considered the most important milestone in his treatment journey so far. Not only aimed at improving his health and reducing excess weight on his face, Nick also hopes that this surgery will provide valuable data for medical research on NF1, ultimately helping others in similar situations. Nick's story is a clear example of how kindness and courage can transform life's harshest challenges into a source of hope, proving that a person's true value lies in a noble heart and an unbreakable will. What inspires you most about Nick's story? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with more inspiring stories. Jono Lancaster is a British motivational speaker who has transformed a life filled with challenges into a powerful symbol of confidence and compassion. Born with Treacher-Collins syndrome, a rare genetic condition that affects the development of facial bones, Jono faced significant difficulties from the very beginning of his life. His physical differences led to a lack of acceptance from his biological family, resulting in a difficult childhood before he was eventually adopted by a loving mother who gave him unconditional care and support. Growing up under public stares and social prejudice, Jono spent long periods feeling isolated and insecure. However, instead of allowing those barriers to define him, he chose to shift his mindset and embrace who he truly is. Jono began a journey of spreading self-love by traveling around the world to meet, share with, and encourage children who also live with Treacher-Collins syndrome. He became a companion and an older brother figure, teaching them that appearance does not define a person's worth. Through his speeches and social media presence, Jono Lancaster has shown that kindness and a positive mindset have a powerful healing impact. He not only helps people in similar situations find their voice, but also encourages society to change the way it perceives differences. Jono's story is a profound lesson in overcoming adversity to live a meaningful life. To this day, he continues his important mission, spreading love and proving that true beauty comes from a strong spirit and an open heart. Mehran Karimi Nasseri is a man whose fate became truly extraordinary, as he spent nearly 18 years living in Terminal 1 of Charles de Gaulle International Airport in Paris. His story began in 1988, when he was traveling in search of a new place to settle in Europe after being expelled from Iran. During his transit journey, the briefcase containing all of his identification documents was lost, leaving Mehran unable to enter France or fly to any other country. Without valid papers, he became trapped in the airport's waiting area, which turned into his unintended home for more than a decade. During his long stay at the airport, Mehran became a familiar figure to both staff and travelers. He maintained a disciplined routine, spending his time reading books, writing diaries about his daily observations, and carefully maintaining his personal hygiene as best as he could. Despite living in a busy and constantly changing public space, he remained calm and polite. His perseverance eventually drew international attention and involvement from authorities, helping him gradually work through the legal procedures needed to establish residency recognition. Mehran Karimi Nasseri's life is not only a story of an unfortunate administrative situation, but also a testament to human endurance in the face of unexpected circumstances. His story has inspired several well-known literary and cinematic works around the world. After many years of struggle, he was finally allowed to leave the airport in 2006 to begin a new life. Mehran's journey serves as a profound reminder of human rights and the importance of empathy in the modern world. Dashrath Manjhi was born in 1934 in the village of Gelaur, Bihar, a poor rural region completely isolated by dangerous rocky mountains. This separation forced villagers to travel nearly 70 kilometers just to reach basic medical services and local markets. In the middle of these harsh conditions, Dashrath Manjhi, an uneducated laborer with no wealth or outside support, made a decision that would change history forever. Refusing to let geography determine the fate and survival of his people, he spent decades carving a path through a massive mountain entirely by himself. With unwavering determination and extraordinary perseverance, he succeeded in carving a vital road through the mountain, dramatically reducing the distance between his village and the outside world. His incredible journey became a powerful testament to the strength of the human spirit, proving that personal determination can overcome even the greatest natural obstacles. Dashrath Manjhi did not simply leave behind a physical road. He left future generations a timeless lesson about resilience, sacrifice, and the unstoppable power of perseverance. And that's the story of these extraordinary individuals who turned their differences into something unforgettable. Each journey shows us that human limits are not only physical, but also shaped by how we choose to face life. If you've made it this far, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next stories. Which character impressed you the most in today's video? Share your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video. There are children whose stories have made the medical world stop and ask, can this really happen? From extremely rare conditions to cases that even modern science still cannot fully explain. These are stories that will leave anyone stunned from the very first moments. Some survived against predictions that seemed almost impossible, while others carry medical mysteries that experts continue to debate even today. In this video, you'll discover 12 of the most extraordinary children ever documented stories that sound like fiction, but are completely real. If you love unbelievable true stories, fascinating medical mysteries, and cases that continue to challenge scientific understanding, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications right now. In your opinion, which case will be the hardest to believe? Let's begin because this list will change the way you see the human body forever. Behind the harsh physical scars of a severe cleft lip lay a world of painful silence and social isolation that young Sheikh endured alone throughout his childhood. Once shunned by his community, the medical miracle delivered by mercy ships appeared as a beacon of hope, not only repairing his facial deformity, but also shattering invisible walls to restore a radiant smile and unbreakable confidence. Sheikh's journey serves as a powerful testament that human compassion can truly transform the fragments of a broken fate into the dawn of a proud and liberated life. Born with unusually large eyes, 10-year-old Autumn's journey has been a relentless battle with the genetic condition NF1 and tumors that could not be surgically removed. Rather than letting hurtful comparisons and judgment define her, Autumn chose to face the world with a smile, turning her physical differences into a reflection of her free spirit and strong desire to connect with others. Her story is a powerful lesson in self-worth, reminding us that true beauty is not found in perfect symmetry, but in the courage to face the world with a pure heart and remarkable resilience. For an entire decade, young Grace lived in a world that had shrunk to the size of her own isolation, carrying a burden far beyond what words could ever describe. At age 17, instead of embracing the vibrant bloom of youth, she found herself locked in a silent struggle against a massive tumor that threatened to swallow her existence whole. This was more than a medical anomaly. It was a cruel test of fate, where the shadows of loneliness constantly loomed, threatening to extinguish the fragile hopes of a young soul. The definitive turning point arrived when the light of human compassion and modern medicine finally reached her, sparking a dramatic and emotional journey of rebirth. This life-changing surgery didn't just break her physical shackles, it sent a resounding message about the power of the human spirit. No matter how deep the darkness, we can always find a way to stand tall and shine. Grace's story is a living testament that the scars of the past can become crowns of courage, guiding us toward a future defined by freedom and pride. In 2013, Robert Chelsea's life changed dramatically after a serious accident caused extensive burns that placed his life in critical danger. After years of determined treatment and undergoing dozens of complex reconstructive procedures, Robert became the first person in the United States to successfully receive a full face transplant. His recovery journey was not only a battle through immense physical challenges, but also a powerful testament to the strength of human determination in the face of adversity. Despite the profound changes to his appearance, Robert never allowed his spirit to be broken. He remained committed to a positive outlook, using his own story to spread hope and understanding to others facing difficult challenges. Through media appearances and public conversations, Robert has shared the importance of perseverance, resilience, and the strength of family love. His story is not only a reflection of the extraordinary progress of modern medicine, but also a profound lesson about human dignity and courage. Robert Chelsea remains a symbol of resilience, reminding us that no matter how difficult life's challenges may be, courage and hope can open the door to new possibilities. For many years, Daouda lived in isolation while a severe facial tumor dramatically affected his appearance and took away much of his childhood. At times, hope seemed distant as he faced social judgment and immense personal challenges. But in 2024, a life-changing medical breakthrough allowed the successful removal of the tumor, opening the door to an entirely new chapter in his life. Today, Daouda's renewed appearance is not only a testament to modern medicine, but also a powerful symbol of resilience, reminding us that even the hardest chapters can change when hope and determination remain strong. The ordeal began when Karina Rodini was just a 2-year-old child. As the first signs of neurofibromatosis type 1, NF1, officially appeared and altered her destiny. Throughout her dream-filled teenage years, while peers her age ran freely, the tumors on Karina's hips and legs silently erupted, accumulating into masses weighing up to 4 kilograms. This burden not only turned every step for the Brazilian woman into a painful physical struggle, but also directly threatened her basic mobility, transforming daily life into a grueling test of survival. Instead of hiding her physical imperfections, Karina bravely went public with her journey to break the silence and directly confront the discriminatory stares of society. Karina Rodini's resilience is a powerful affirmation that while appearance can be ravaged by disease, the human spirit and self-esteem can never be devoured. Her story not only inspires survival, but also serves as a profound lesson in self-acceptance, reminding us that every scar or tumor can become a symbol of an iron will. Maureen Molo's story is a deeply challenging journey of resilience after a serious life-altering event in her marriage that forced her to adapt to major physical and emotional changes. What inspires so many people is not only what she endured, but the way Maureen chose to keep moving forward instead of allowing the past to define her future. From a time of uncertainty and emotional struggle, she gradually rebuilt her life through determination, adaptation, and remarkable inner strength, becoming a powerful symbol of resilience and the human ability to overcome adversity. Once a promising young model, Tambu McKenzie faced a living nightmare when a rare form of cancer attacked her face, transforming her features into a massive, life-threatening tumor. The grueling, multi-hour surgery was not just a feat of modern medicine, but a testament to the sheer courage of a woman who risked everything to reclaim her identity and physical form. Today, Tambu has not only restored her appearance, but has emerged as a beacon of extraordinary resilience, reminding the world that true beauty and human stature are forever forged in the fire of an unbreakable will to rise from the ashes of fate. At just 10 months old, little Mamunatu from Sierra Leone was facing an extraordinary medical challenge, carrying a massive neck tumor nearly the size of her tiny face, making every breath and every day more difficult than a child should ever have to endure. At a time when hope seemed uncertain, a remarkable medical breakthrough in 2025 opened the door to a life-changing new beginning, allowing the tumor to be successfully removed and giving her the chance to smile freely again. Mamunatu's journey is not only a powerful example of modern medical progress, but also a moving reminder of the incredible strength of the human spirit, inspiring hope in millions who believe in the possibility of brighter tomorrows. Carlos Rodriguez, known to many online by the nickname Haffy, became widely recognized for his extraordinary survival story following a devastating car accident that resulted in severe head trauma and life-altering physical changes. Despite circumstances that many would have considered impossible to overcome, Carlos survived and became a widely discussed example of human resilience and the remarkable adaptability of the body. His story serves as a powerful reminder of survival, perseverance, and the importance of valuing life, showing that even in the face of overwhelming adversity, unexpected second chances can emerge. As a young child, Marie Madeleine developed an unusual condition affecting the muscles in her legs. As she grew older, her knees extended abnormally backward, making walking extremely difficult and causing a severe limp. Despite these physical challenges, Marie Madeleine remained determined to continue her short daily journey to school, where she was committed to learning and building her future. Although her health condition created many obstacles for the 13-year-old, her family did everything they could to surround her with love, support, and acceptance. At the same time, they carried understandable concerns about her future, wondering whether her condition might eventually limit her ability to fully reach her potential. What does Marie Madeleine's story make you think about the power of determination and the desire to learn? Leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to the channel if you believe resilience can create extraordinary futures. Fifalina was born with completely normal legs, but when she began taking her first steps, her mother, Ludwine, noticed something unusual as her daughter frequently stumbled and fell. Over time, Fifalina's legs gradually became severely curved and deformed, making it increasingly difficult for her to stand upright or move around independently. This transformation became an enormous challenge for the family, as her condition directly affected her daily life, mobility, and overall development. Hope arrived when the family learned about a medical team conducting screenings in their area. After a thorough evaluation by doctors from Mercy ships, Fifalina was transferred to the hospital ship Africa Mercy to receive specialized treatment. The successful procedure helped correct the structure of her legs, opening the door to a brighter future, one where she could stand upright, walk with confidence, and pursue dreams that once seemed far out of reach. For many years in Senegal, Oulé lived in deep isolation, facing loneliness and hurtful judgment because of a massive tumor that affected her neck and part of her face. The condition not only caused significant physical challenges, but also deeply impacted her confidence and social life, making public appearances emotionally difficult. In an environment where visible differences were not always met with understanding, Oulé often found herself at the center of unwanted attention, making it harder for her to experience the sense of belonging, acceptance, and connection that everyone deserves. A life-changing turning point came when Oulé underwent a transformative surgery that successfully removed the condition that had affected her for so long. That moment marked more than a medical milestone. It opened the door to a new chapter filled with renewed confidence, freedom, and possibility. No longer defined by fear or self-consciousness, Oulé's journey became a powerful reminder that medicine can do more than address physical challenges. It can also help restore confidence, dignity, and the opportunity for someone to embrace life with hope and strength. Diella, a 9-year-old girl from the Democratic Republic of Congo, is living with a rare condition that affects her skin and muscles, giving her a noticeably different appearance from her siblings. Despite facing significant health challenges and unfair judgment from those around her, she continues to hold on to her innocence and remarkable inner strength. Diella's story has touched the hearts of millions across platforms like YouTube and TikTok, where people from around the world have come together to show support, compassion, and encouragement. The support from the global community has not only helped Diella feel less alone, but has also created hope for timely medical assistance that could improve her quality of life. Her journey is a powerful example of a child's extraordinary resilience in the face of adversity. With perseverance, unconditional love from her family, and encouragement from people around the world, Diella continues to push forward each day, showing her strength, self-worth, and determination to live a full and meaningful life. Layla Noon set a shocking world record in 2025 by performing a continuous hair-hanging act for more than 25 minutes, an extraordinary feat that pushes the limits of scalp endurance and the musculoskeletal system. More than just a technical performance, it is a testament to extraordinary willpower and absolute mastery over the human body in the face of harsh physical laws. By 2026, she has become a symbol of perseverance, inspiring others to break through seemingly impossible barriers and achieve unique glory through her exceptional strength of spirit. Mariam Ndiaye and Ndaye Ndiaye were born sharing a digestive system, liver, and bladder. Yet each possesses her own heart and brain. When they were born in Senegal, doctors made the devastating prediction that they would survive only a few days. But driven by boundless love and determination, their father, Ibrahima Ndiaye, took them across thousands of miles to United Kingdom in search of even the smallest chance of survival. Their existence is not only a medical challenge, but also a deeply moving testament to parental love, where faith triumphed over the darkest scientific predictions. By the age of 10 in 2026, Mariam and Ndaye have achieved a medical miracle that has astonished the world, surpassing all expectations of survival. Though physically joined, they shine with completely different personalities. Mariam, calm and thoughtful, while Ndaye is energetic and playful. This extraordinary bond creates an invisible strength that helps them overcome every challenge together. Growing up surrounded by love, their story is a powerful reminder that every moment of life is a miracle. And as long as we never give up, even the harshest circumstances can give rise to something truly extraordinary. Hari Malala, a 12-year-old girl from Madagascar, saw her life change dramatically when swelling in her throat rapidly developed into a massive growth that began threatening her ability to breathe. The condition not only caused major physical challenges, but also led to painful isolation in the remote coastal region of Mankara. Yet even in that difficult chapter, Hari Malala's journey became a powerful example of resilience and enduring hope. Her story is a reminder that no matter how overwhelming the challenge may seem, the strength of the human spirit can continue to inspire extraordinary new beginnings. In India, Shalini Yadav became widely known for living with a rare skin condition that caused her skin to continuously peel, crack, and become extremely dry, creating severe discomfort and making everyday movement incredibly difficult. To find temporary relief and help manage the intense irritation, she reportedly spent long periods immersed in water to keep her skin hydrated and more comfortable. Her daily life became not only a major physical challenge, but also an emotional journey as she faced social misunderstanding and isolation while continuing to endure with remarkable strength. A life-changing opportunity emerged when Shalini's story reached medical specialists in Spain. Her journey across continents gave her access to advanced treatment approaches focused on improving her skin's protective barrier and managing the underlying condition more effectively. This medical care represented far more than a clinical milestone. It offered a new sense of comfort, independence, and hope after years of living with extreme daily limitations. Shalini's journey became a powerful example of how compassion, medical innovation, and perseverance can come together to create meaningful change in someone's life. Today, instead of hiding in darkness, Shalini Yadav steps confidently into the light with an extraordinary dream, becoming a doctor to help others who suffer like she once did. Her recovery stands as a powerful testament to compassion and medical progress, proving that no pain is permanent when human willpower meets timely support. The story of the snake-skinned girl has now transformed into a symbol of resilience, inspiring millions to believe in the possibility of miracles in life. Hawa once lived with a severe oral tumor that made eating and daily life incredibly difficult, leaving her future feeling uncertain. With the support of mercy ships, she received life-changing surgery that not only restored her health, but opened the door to an entirely new chapter in her life. Inspired by her own journey, Hawa went on to become a nurse, using her personal experience to care for and encourage others facing similar challenges. Her transformation from patient to healthcare professional stands as a powerful symbol of compassion, resilience, and the extraordinary impact of hope and human kindness. How did Hawa's story inspire you? Leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to the channel if you believe compassion and resilience can change an entire life. Meanwhile, Pan Xianhang, known as the Fish Boy in China, is enduring a relentless battle for survival against a severe form of ichthyosis. His skin becomes cracked and hardened like dry bark, and even the smallest movement can cause intense, piercing pain. This condition turns everyday life into a constant test of human endurance. His difference is not only a source of physical suffering, but also a haunting medical mystery. raising questions about the limits of skin regeneration under the impact of some of the world's most severe genetic disorders. Despite the harsh adversity, Pan Xianhang continues to fight tirelessly to take control of his fate through intensive moisturizing therapies and a specialized care routine to soothe the damage across his body. His journey stands as a vivid testament to extraordinary resilience, a profound lesson in perseverance, and unextinguished hope in the face of destiny. In 2026, the story of this fish boy continues to inspire deeply, urging us to appreciate the beauty of life and to develop greater compassion for those who struggle every day for the simple right to live normally. Ramesh Darji is a young boy from Nepal whose life has been shaped by a rare skin condition that caused his skin to become unusually thick and severely affected from birth. During his early years, the condition created major challenges with movement, walking, and daily activities, making childhood far more difficult than it should have been. These physical limitations often kept him apart from the simple joys of playing and interacting with other children his age. Yet behind those challenges was the determined spirit of a child who continued to dream of going to school, learning, and being fully included in the world around him. Ramesh's story was widely shared across global media, drawing attention, compassion, and support from generous individuals as well as international medical organizations. Thanks to this collective effort, he was able to access specialized care and treatment that significantly improved his health and mobility. Ramesh Darji's journey is not only a reflection of medical progress, but also a powerful lesson in compassion, perseverance, and the life-changing impact of people coming together to restore hope for children facing extraordinary challenges. Andrea Ivanova created a visual shockwave by possessing the largest lips in the world, challenging conventional beauty standards. With her surreal appearance, she became a global focal point in 2026, serving as proof of an astonishing breakdown of biological limits. This is a unique transformation journey where personal identity is pushed to the extreme in order to assert absolute difference from the crowd. Having spent over $26,000 on dozens of filler injections, Andrea continues to upgrade her personal brand, despite medical warnings about the risks. Her persistence in pursuing a real-life doll aesthetic has sparked wide-ranging debates about the boundaries of cosmetic medicine and human tolerance. She has turned financial investment into a living symbol of endurance and the desire to achieve beauty defined entirely on her own terms. Behind the oversized lips lies an educational lesson about the fragile boundary between personal passion and long-term health safety. While respecting bodily autonomy, her story remains a sober reminder of the importance of self-protection against excessive invasive procedures. It is a message about radiant self-confidence, while also emphasizing that every step taken in altering one's appearance must be accompanied by responsibility and informed understanding. Natasha Crown has drawn widespread attention for pursuing an extreme body transformation centered around achieving exceptionally large body proportions. Through significant lifestyle changes and cosmetic enhancement procedures, she has intentionally reshaped her appearance in a way that challenges conventional beauty standards and sparks strong public discussion. Her transformation has become more than a conversation about measurements. It has also become part of a broader debate about personal choice, body image, and the possibilities and limits of modern cosmetic technology. Behind the attention-grabbing appearance lies a broader conversation about self-expression, body autonomy, and the right to define one's own image. Natasha has turned public judgment into a way of asserting her individuality. But her journey also raises important discussions about balance, long-term well-being, and informed personal choices. Her story reminds us that while people have the freedom to embrace uniqueness in their own way, understanding potential medical risks and prioritizing overall health should always remain an essential part of any major physical transformation. For a bodybuilder who spent years building strength and discipline, it would be hard to imagine that the greatest challenge would come from a rare illness developing silently from within. For Hern de Jesus Sosa Valentim, life took a dramatic turn when a rare cancer diagnosis forced him to face life-changing medical decisions that would reshape his future. What was once a source of physical pride was suddenly replaced by a survival journey filled with immense challenges, where strength was required in an entirely different way each and every day. The treatment journey was not only a battle against illness, but also brought profound changes to his daily life, appearance, and overall routine. The series of challenges he faced could have left anyone feeling overwhelmed, especially when recovery involved far more than just physical healing. Yet rather than allowing adversity to define the end of his story, Sosa chose to keep moving forward, adapting to a new reality while holding on to hope for rebuilding his life. It is the kind of courage that may not be visible at first glance, but speaks volumes through perseverance. Overcoming cancer does not always mean that every challenge disappears overnight. For Sosa, the next chapter became a journey of rebuilding quality of life, restoring confidence, and reclaiming the parts of life that had been disrupted by an extraordinary ordeal. His story reminds us that resilience is not only about getting through illness, it is also about choosing to keep living, adapting, and moving toward the future even after the most difficult chapter has passed. Sometimes, true renewal begins after survival itself. Nabi Tajima became one of humanity's most remarkable symbols of longevity, widely recognized as the last verified living person born in the 19th century. Born on August 4, 1900 on Kikaijima Island in Kagoshima Prefecture, Japan, her life was an extraordinary journey spanning across 2 centuries, witnessing some of the most dramatic transformations in modern world history. Her life was deeply rooted in simplicity, hard work, and an unwavering love for her family. Nabi Tajima's life journey was deeply shaped by traditional Japanese culture, where she spent much of her life caring for her family and working in her island hometown. Together with her husband, she raised 9 children, and from there, her family tree grew into a remarkable legacy spanning hundreds of grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and later generations. To her family and local community, she was not only a beloved mother and grandmother, but also a symbol of good fortune, peace, and extraordinary patience through life's many ups and downs. In her final years, Nabi Tajima received worldwide admiration and media attention after being officially recognized as the oldest living person in the world. Her family often attributed her remarkable longevity to a peaceful lifestyle, a traditional diet based on natural local foods, and a calm, positive state of mind. She passed away in April 2018 at the age of 117, bringing to a close an incredibly meaningful life journey. Nabi Tajima's story remains a powerful reminder of the beauty of simplicity, gratitude, and the extraordinary strength found in a life lived with harmony and peace. In the fast-paced heart of New York, Christopher Alvarez stands as living proof that medical predictions do not always define a person's entire future. Born with type 2 skeletal dysplasia, an extremely rare genetic condition associated with serious complications, Christopher was once believed unlikely to survive beyond early childhood. But time told a different story. Instead of becoming another statistic in a clinical report, he gradually built a life defined by resilience, adaptation, and a determination that refused to be easily broken. When someone grows up with complex physical limitations, even an ordinary day can become a challenge most people may never fully understand. Yet Christopher refused to let his life revolve solely around those limitations. Reaching the age of 24 became a meaningful milestone, not only for him personally, but for many who followed his extraordinary journey. What stands out is not merely surpassing a prediction, but the way he continues living with strength, proving that human worth cannot be entirely confined by even the harshest diagnoses. Christopher's story is not a promise of miracles, but a genuine lesson in resilience and inner strength. In a world that often rushes to declare what is impossible, his journey reminds us that human beings can sometimes be far stronger than expectations suggest. Christopher's inspiration does not come from perfection, but from the way he continues showing up, continuing to fight, and living with his own dignity. Sometimes, the greatest victory is not changing fate overnight, but continuing forward one day at a time with hope still alive. From the earliest years of his life, Keeton Casebolt has faced a rare medical condition that makes his body far more vulnerable than most children his age. The physical challenges involved could overwhelm any family, yet Keeton has continued to grow with remarkable courage. Even though his childhood has been far from ordinary, he shows strength in his own unique way, reminding us that bravery is not defined by age or physical size, but by how a person faces adversity day after day. With significant health challenges, simple everyday moments that many people take for granted can sometimes become major obstacles for Keeton. Yet instead of focusing only on limitations, his family and loved ones have worked to give him a childhood filled with hope, joy, and encouragement. Keeton's story is not only about medical struggles, but also about the power of family support and the extraordinary human ability to adapt in difficult circumstances. Not always the strongest people who create the greatest impact. Sometimes, a small boy with nothing but a smile and an unbreakable spirit can make thousands of people reflect on their own lives. If you could send one message to Keeton, what would you say? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Hit like to help spread this inspiring story. And subscribe right now if you want to join us on more journeys that remind us hope is always worth holding on to. Bobby Joe Terrio grew up facing curious stares and social prejudice because of Crouzon syndrome, a rare condition that affects the development of the skull and facial structure. Instead of allowing those hardships to make her fear the future, she chose to build a family and embrace motherhood with both courage and love. That decision came with significant challenges, but Bobby Joe's story shows that a mother's strength is not measured by how easy life is, but by how she faces adversity with resilience, compassion, and unwavering determination. When all 4 of Bobby Joe's children were also born with the same condition and required multiple complex surgeries, the family continued facing each challenge with unity and hope. Their journey is not only a story about serious medical obstacles, but also a powerful example of human adaptability and perseverance in extraordinary circumstances. Their story reminds us that a family's true value is not measured by perfection, but by love, support, and the strength to face life's most difficult chapters together. Matvey Zakharenko entered life with an ordinary beginning, but a serious medical incident just days after birth completely changed his journey. After enduring a long treatment process and many challenges, Matvey became a symbol of resilience and hope. His story reminds us that even in life's most difficult circumstances, love, care, and a strong human spirit can still help create a brighter future. The story of brothers Mohammed Shoaib and Abdul Rashid captured widespread attention when they appeared healthy, energetic, and active during the day, only to experience severe mobility difficulties in the evening. This rare and unusual condition drew the interest of the medical community, as specialists worked to better understand the cause behind their mysterious symptoms. Despite living with unpredictable challenges, their story became a powerful example of hope, resilience, and a family's unwavering determination to search for answers. Not every inspiring story begins with victory or clear answers. Sometimes, they begin with perseverance in the face of the unknown. The journey of these two brothers reminds us that even when science is still searching for explanations, people can continue holding on to faith and moving forward. In uncertain circumstances like these, courage, family support, and hope often become the greatest sources of strength that help people endure each day. An 8-year-old child should be worrying about school, toys, and carefree afternoons, not constant protection and supervision. But for Holden Sisak, daily life revolves around safety and specialized care. Living with Lesch-Nyhan syndrome, a rare neurological disorder, brings extraordinary challenges that affect behavioral control. As a result, protective support measures have become an essential part of everyday life, with his family doing everything possible to create the safest environment for him to grow with love and care. For Devin, Holden's father, parenthood has taken on an entirely different meaning. Each day is a test of patience, vigilance, and unconditional love as he constantly works to help protect his son from unintended harm. It is the kind of quiet sacrifice many people never see, yet it reflects the extraordinary strength of a devoted parent. In life's hardest circumstances, that steady dedication can become the greatest source of security a child has. Holden's story is not about limitations. It is about how a family adapts to reality with courage and hope. In the face of challenges most people can barely imagine, they continue moving forward one day at a time, one small step at a time. Their journey reminds us that resilience is not always found in dramatic moments, but in the quiet battles fought behind closed doors where love becomes the most enduring form of strength. After watching this entire list, what may be most astonishing is not just the rare conditions themselves, but how the human body, especially the resilience of children, can go far beyond what we once believed were its limits. Some of these stories still leave scientists searching for answers, but they all raise one powerful question. How many mysteries about the human body do we still not fully understand? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Hit like if this video expanded your perspective, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to explore more strange, unbelievable, and fascinating true stories in the videos ahead. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're celebrating the extraordinary achievements of outstanding Black icons who have made history by setting truly groundbreaking world records. From the world of sports and the halls of political power to the heights of the entertainment industry, These remarkable individuals have shattered barriers and redefined what humanity is capable of achieving. Their journeys are about far more than record-breaking numbers. They are deeply inspiring stories of perseverance, resilience, and triumph over adversity in the pursuit of greatness. Their legacies continue to ignite dreams for future generations, proving that with talent, dedication, and an unbreakable spirit, no summit is beyond reach. Before we dive into these deeply inspiring and phenomenal stories, please hit the subscribe button, like, share the video, and leave a comment below to motivate us to keep spreading these incredible values. When people unite behind a shared purpose, extraordinary things can happen, and the opening story in today's video is sure to leave you inspired. Let's turn back the clock to January 20th, 2009. A landmark moment in history when Barack Obama was officially sworn in as the 44th President of the United States. It's difficult to fully grasp the weight of history and the immense hopes of millions resting on every word spoken by the first African-American man to lead the nation. From a local community organizer to a U.S. senator and ultimately the leader of the White House, his journey stands as a powerful testament to the strength of hope and the enduring promise of the American dream. With extraordinary oratory skills, exceptional intellect, and a rare ability to connect with millions of hearts, his presidency not only shattered racial barriers, but also opened a new chapter of progress, igniting the belief in an entire generation that meaningful change is always within reach. His legacy extends far beyond his years in office, serving as a powerful reminder that the American dream is meant to be open to everyone, regardless of background or skin color. Before we dive deeper, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can join us on this incredible journey through the lives of true legends. The world of basketball has produced countless extraordinary stars, but few have commanded the same magnetic presence and lasting global influence as the late legend Kobe Bryant. Born in Italy, where his father played professional basketball, young Kobe was raised in the passionate atmosphere of the sport from an early age. Even in childhood, he displayed remarkable natural talent, combining exceptional skill, elite athleticism, and an intense, unwavering hunger to win. His desire to become the best constantly pushed him to break through his own limits. At just 18 years and 158 days old, the young star proudly stepped onto an NBA court, setting the record as the youngest player in history to appear in an official game in this fiercely competitive league. That historic milestone marked the beginning of a legendary two-decade career, one that redefined the standards of what it meant to be an elite basketball superstar. People will always remember him for his nerve-wracking clutch shots and his explosive performances that lit up the scoreboard. The Mamba mentality, built on an almost unbelievable work ethic, became the stuff of legend. He was often the first person in the gym before sunrise and the last one to leave after the lights had gone out. His meticulous preparation and unwavering discipline off the court perfectly matched the intensity he unleashed in every game, whether he was studying game footage for hours or pouring sweat onto the practice floor. That iron determination earned him 5 NBA championship rings, 2 Olympic gold medals, and countless prestigious individual honors. However, Kobe's true value was never limited to trophies alone. He was also a mentor, a devoted philanthropist, and a shining example for millions of young athletes who dared to dream big, take bold action, and live fully for their passion. Are you inspired by Kobe's talent? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to spread his message of hope. Next, let's turn to the story of Oprah Winfrey, a powerful symbol of resilience, iron will, and absolute belief in herself. From an extremely poor background, she rose with extraordinary strength to become a global media force, a billionaire whose influence has touched millions of lives around the world. Her journey began in the impoverished rural communities of Mississippi, where her childhood was marked by countless hardships, struggles, and deprivation. Yet from a very young age, little Oprah revealed a natural gift for storytelling, along with a deep ability to empathize and connect with people's hearts. She entered the broadcasting industry as a teenager, and her talent quickly began to shine. Her rare ability to make audiences feel understood, valued, and seen became the solid foundation for her later success. In 1986, The Oprah Winfrey Show officially premiered, and soon made history as the highest-rated daytime talk show of all time. This was a major breakthrough, one that redefined the entire television industry at the time. She courageously brought difficult, even taboo subjects to the screen, touching viewers' hearts with sincerity and deep compassion. But she did not stop with television. She continued to establish herself as a modern Renaissance woman by expanding into publishing with her own magazine, becoming a powerful voice for women, people of color, and vulnerable communities whose stories had too often been overlooked. Through her philanthropic work, most notably the founding of a leadership academy for girls in South Africa, and her book club, which helped spread a love of reading across generations, she used her influence to promote justice, education, and equality. In doing so, she proved that with determination and a compassionate heart, even the impossible can become possible. If there is one sport that demands relentless preparation, absolute precision, and a steel-like mindset to push beyond the body's limits, it is gymnastics. And Simone Biles is the perfect embodiment of those elite standards. She arrived like a whirlwind, shaking every international arena with her world-class skills and explosive energy. In 2019, she carved her name into history by becoming the first gymnast to successfully land a double-twisting double-back dismount on the balance beam in an official competition. This almost unimaginable skill demanded extraordinary courage and exceptional physical ability, setting an entirely new milestone for the sport. With an impressive collection of 5 Olympic medals and 19 World Championship titles, she proudly stands as the greatest American gymnast of all time. But beyond those shining medals, her legacy is also defined by her resilience, especially when she courageously spoke out to raise awareness about mental health in elite sports, encouraging people to listen to themselves and protect their well-being from invisible pressures. Are you inspired by Simone Biles' resilience and spirit? Share your thoughts below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to spread hope. When speaking about the definition of greatness in basketball, the name Michael Jordan always comes to mind first as an immortal icon. Starting from North Carolina with a burning passion, he turned fierce competitiveness into his personal trademark, constantly pushing himself and his teammates to reach the highest level of perfection in every game. His absolute dominance led the Chicago Bulls to 6 incredible NBA championships, and in all 6 finals appearances, he was named Finals MVP. With 10 scoring titles, 5 regular season MVP awards, and 14 All-Star selections, he transcended the boundaries of being just an athlete to become a global cultural icon, an endless source of inspiration for anyone who wants to chase their dreams with persistence, passion, and pure dedication. Now let's switch things up a little with a truly fascinating social media phenomenon. Just look at this photo, a hilarious moment that became wildly viral and spread across the internet so widely that no one could possibly keep track of how many times it appears online every single day. That is the legendary image behind the Roll Safe meme, which exploded in popularity in January 2017, especially within Black Twitter communities. In just one short week, a post featuring this image gained more than 74,000 likes and 47,000 shares, quickly earning a place among the best memes of the year as recognized by major outlets such as Complex, BuzzFeed, and BBC News. Although it is nearly impossible to measure exactly how many people have used it, its massive appeal is clear proof of a remarkable pop culture phenomenon. If the world had a record for the most widely used national-level meme, this name would almost certainly take the #1 spot. What do you think about this legendary image? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Next on the list is Serena Williams, the embodiment of power, grace, and absolute dominance in the world of tennis. She was like a force of nature on the court, sweeping past her opponents with world-class technique and an unbreakable fighting spirit that lasted for decades. Beyond the countless prestigious titles she has achieved, did you know she also holds a very special world record? She became the oldest player in history to win a women's singles Grand Slam title, a milestone that proves her incredible endurance against the passage of time. At 35 years and 124 days old, she proudly stood on the championship stage at the 2017 Australian Open, claiming the 23rd Grand Slam title of her career. At an age when many athletes might already be thinking about slowing down, Serena continued to break every rule, rewrite the limits of possibility, and prove that age is nothing more than a number when measured against the willpower of a true champion. Even more remarkably, she overcame the brutal training sessions and immense pressure of this elite tournament while preparing for motherhood. That extraordinary victory was not only a moment of pride, but also a powerful beacon of inspiration for athletes around the world, showing that greatness can exist alongside family life, and that true champions can continue to rise even when carrying responsibilities far beyond the court. Now let's turn our attention to a brilliant music legend, Fela Kuti, the pioneer who created the mesmerizing sound of Afrobeat. He was not merely a songwriter and performer, but also a cultural force, a fearless political activist who transformed music into a weapon in the fight for social justice. Throughout his dazzling 23-year career, he gave the world 46 solo albums, an enormous body of work that reflected his tireless creativity and admirable work ethic. Each of his works was a masterful fusion of sophisticated jazz, vibrant funk, and distinctive traditional Yoruba influences, carrying bold political messages that condemned corruption and injustice. His music was never just entertainment. It was a powerful call to action, stirring millions of hearts from Lagos to London and becoming an enduring symbol of the desire for freedom and change across generations. Are you inspired by Fela Kuti's journey and resilience? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to spread this meaningful message. From the vibrant world of music, let's move to a deeply moving story that proves it is never too late to learn or pursue a dream. Meet Kimani Maruge from Kenya, a man who became a living example of the lifelong spirit of education. In 2004, at the age of 84, he made a stunning decision when he enrolled in primary school, officially becoming the oldest first-grade student on the planet. Instead of quietly settling into old age with afternoon naps, the elderly man bravely picked up his books and pencils and walked into a classroom beside children young enough to be his great-grandchildren. His goal was simple, yet deeply determined: to be able to read and fully understand government legal documents with his own eyes. Unbothered by the generation gap, he devoted himself to every lesson with remarkable diligence and iron determination. His extraordinary journey touched millions of hearts around the world, proving that knowledge is a right for every person and that the desire to learn has no age limit. Next, let's welcome Wizkid, the talented Nigerian singer and songwriter who has been taking global music charts by storm. With his smooth voice and exceptional hit-making instincts, he created a major cultural earthquake in December 2016 when he became the first African artist to reach 1 billion streams on Spotify with the smash hit One Dance, his collaboration with Drake. This unprecedented achievement not only confirmed his extraordinary personal talent, but also reflected the powerful rise of African music on the global stage, opening the door for a new generation of young artists to confidently reach far beyond their borders. It stands as living proof that with hard work, dedication, and a heart burning with passion, we are fully capable of creating extraordinary milestones. Ladan and Laleh Bijani, born in 1974 in Iran, were one of the most famous craniopagus conjoined twin pairs in the world. Although they shared several important blood vessels in the brain, they had completely different personalities. Ladan was outgoing, energetic, and dreamed of becoming a lawyer, while Laleh was quieter, more introverted, and passionate about journalism. Despite the enormous physical challenges of always having to move and act together, both sisters showed extraordinary determination by graduating in law from the University of Tehran after years of dedicated study. The desire to live independent lives and pursue separate dreams pushed the Bijani sisters to seek a medical solution through separation surgery. For many years, they traveled across different countries and were turned down by numerous specialists because the neurological procedure carried extremely high risks. However, their determination never wavered. In 2003, an international hospital in Singapore agreed to perform the historic operation after fully understanding the sisters' deep wish for independence, despite medical warnings about the chances of success. In July 2003, the operation lasted more than 50 hours and involved dozens of leading medical experts from around the world. At that moment, the entire world turned its attention to Singapore, watching closely and praying for the two courageous young women. The doctors used the most advanced techniques available to address their highly complex anatomy, while the public followed every small update from the operating room with great hope. Although the doctors did everything they could to reconstruct the complex blood vessel system in their brains, serious circulatory complications after the separation caused both sisters to pass away only a few hours apart. The deaths of Ladan and Lale Bijani brought deep sorrow to their family and to the global public, but their life journey remains a powerful symbol of love, courage, and the human desire for freedom. Derek Amato, born in 1966 in the United States, is one of the rare people in the world said to possess an extraordinary ability known as acquired savant syndrome after trauma. Before becoming known to the public, he lived an ordinary life, working various jobs and having no special musical talent or formal knowledge of music. He could not even read sheet music or play any instrument. However, an unexpected event in October 2006 completely changed his life, turning him into a musical genius in a way no one could have ever imagined. During a recreational outing with friends at a swimming pool, Derek Amato unfortunately suffered a serious impact to the head. The accident was severe enough to send him to the hospital with a major concussion, along with partial hearing loss and temporary memory difficulties. After being discharged and returning home to recover, he suddenly experienced a strange phenomenon. Blocks of color and geometric patterns began appearing in his mind, constantly moving from left to right like an endless flowing stream. Driven by those strange visions, Derek Amato went to a friend's house and sat down at a piano, even though he had never played before. Immediately, his fingers began moving across the keys as if on their own, producing complex and deeply emotional melodies like a true professional musician. He realized that the colorful shapes in his mind were actually musical notes his brain was automatically translating. From that moment on, he could play the piano for hours and naturally compose complete pieces of music. Derek Amato's journey after the head injury opened a glorious new chapter in his life, as he officially became a professional musician, pianist, and globally recognized inspirational speaker. He went on to release several impressive music albums, appear on major television programs, and dedicate himself to raising awareness about acquired savant syndrome. Derek Amato's extraordinary story is not only a medical phenomenon that has amazed scientists, but also a vivid reminder of the limitless hidden potential still waiting to be unlocked within the human brain. Natasha Demkina, born in 1987 in Saransk, Russia, became widely known in international media as the girl who claimed to have the ability to see inside the human body. According to her family, this unusual ability appeared when she was 10 years old, after a routine appendix removal surgery. From that moment on, Natasha began describing what she said she could see inside her mother's body and the bodies of people around her, from the structure of internal organs to even the smallest abnormalities, quickly drawing major attention from her local community. As her story spread, Natasha attracted attention from both the media and scientific communities in Russia and abroad. She took part in several tests in the United Kingdom, Japan, and the United States to examine her claimed ability. In Japan, studies conducted by a professor reportedly produced some positive results when she was able to identify signs of abnormalities in patients' bodies. International documentary television programs repeatedly explored her journey, turning Natasha into a global phenomenon in the early 2000s. However, her journey also faced significant skepticism and challenges from the mainstream scientific community. In 2004, the American Committee for the Scientific Investigation of Claims of the Paranormal conducted a strict test of Natasha's claimed ability. The results did not meet the accuracy rate required by the researchers' standards, leading to heated debate between those who believed in her ability and experts who remained skeptical about the phenomenon. Despite the controversy from the international scientific community, Natasha Demkina continued her education and chose a career path connected to medicine. She graduated as a physician from Moscow State University of Medicine and Dentistry in 2008. After graduation, she worked at the Special Diagnostics Center in Saransk, where she combined her formal medical training with her personal experiences to assist people who came to her for consultation, while choosing to live a more private life away from the media spotlight. Veronika Seider, born in 1951 in West Germany, became world famous for possessing extraordinary eyesight far beyond the limits of an average person. While she was a student at the University of Stuttgart in 1972, her remarkable ability attracted the attention of experts and the public. Tests conducted at the time reportedly found that her vision was 20 times sharper than normal, reaching a level of 20/2, allowing her to accurately recognize people's faces from a distance of up to 1.6 kilometers. This impressive achievement earned her a place in the Guinness World Records. Despite media attention, Veronika Seider chose to live a quiet life and pursued her dream of becoming a dentist in Germany until her passing. Sun Jifa, a farmer from Jilin Province, China, became a symbol of resilience and creativity after a tragic accident left him without both hands. Facing financial constraints that made hospital prosthetics unaffordable, he refused to succumb to despair and took matters into his own hands, literally, by designing and building prosthetic arms for himself, demonstrating extraordinary determination and ingenuity. Through relentless effort, he gathered scraps of metal, screws, and cables from a scrapyard to study and experiment. After many years of persistent trial and error, he finally succeeded in creating a pair of mechanically operated biohands. This invention enabled him to perform daily tasks with ease, such as holding tools, driving, and working in the fields. Not stopping at helping himself, Sun Jifa spread hope by opening a small workshop that produces hundreds of low-cost prosthetic hands to support others in similar situations across the country, helping them regain independence. His remarkable journey has since inspired communities, proving that humans can truly take control of their destiny. These meaningful contributions have elevated him beyond the image of a self-taught inventor to become a shining example of extraordinary resilience, offering immense motivation to those facing harsh challenges in life. Jeffrey Ortega was born with a rare condition that caused his feet to develop to an unusually large size, creating significant challenges in mobility and confining him to a wheelchair for an extended period. Despite facing major physical limitations, he never gave up. Courageously sharing his personal story online, he sought support from the community. Driven by a fierce will to live, he made pivotal medical decisions to improve his mobility and quality of life. Jeffrey's journey stands as a powerful testament to resilience, optimism, and unwavering determination, inspiring many to overcome adversity. Thank you for watching this journey honoring the extraordinary world records of Black legends. Individuals who didn't just break boundaries, but rewrote history through sheer willpower and outstanding talent. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next inspiring stories. And let us know in the comments below which record amazed you the most. There are real-life stories so strange that, unless you witness them with your own eyes, they are hard to believe. Around the world, there are women born with rare physical characteristics that have made them the center of attention from a very young age. But behind these differences lies not only curiosity, but also extraordinary journeys of courage, confidence, and a powerful desire to prove that beauty is never... Today, we will explore inspiring stories about 20 of the most extraordinary women in the world and the surprising truths behind their lives. Before we begin, are you impressed by stories like these? Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss more incredible journeys, real-life people, and stories that will make you see life from a completely different perspective. Let's get started. Alana Clark, a 51-year-old woman from Bristol, is a powerful example of resilience in the face of adversity. Born with cerebral palsy and a physically fragile condition, her life seemed to take a devastating turn when she suffered a severe stroke at the age of 36, which affected her ability to speak and left her using a wheelchair. Through extraordinary determination, Alana made a remarkable recovery, eventually regaining the ability to communicate and walk again with the support of a cane. Rising above major physical limitations and the heartbreaking loss of her teenage son, she chose to turn grief into purpose. Alana poured her time, energy, and determination into relentless training as a tribute to her son's memory, ultimately becoming an inspiring bodybuilder and earning widespread admiration in the fitness world. Alana hopes her journey will encourage others living with disabilities to believe in their own potential. As she puts it, "If I can do it, they can do it too." Erin Clark is a remarkably resilient, adaptive pole dancer who is creating a powerful wave of inspiration in the world of artistic sports as a champion for adaptive athletes. At 36, Erin's journey carries an incredibly positive message about determination, resilience, and refusing to be limited by adversity or physical barriers. After beginning pole dancing in April of this year, she quickly demonstrated impressive talent and extraordinary dedication, earning a prestigious The remarkable results of her tireless training are now carrying her confidently toward an even greater goal, competing at the upcoming World Championships in the Netherlands. However, Erin's journey to reach this level has been far from easy, marked by countless challenges and obstacles along the way. As a wheelchair user, she has dedicated much of her life to being a determined advocate, standing against discrimination and challenging the harsh stereotypes often placed on people with disabilities. Vasilina Knudsen was born in Russia and entered the world with a congenital condition that left her without arms. However, life smiled on her when an American couple, Chris and Elmira Knudsen, welcomed her with open arms and adopted her into their loving family. Growing up in a home filled with love, understanding, and encouragement gave her the foundation to face life with confidence. Despite significant physical challenges, Vasilina never showed signs of surrender. Instead, she revealed an extraordinary ability to adapt from an early age. While still a young child, she began learning how to use her feet in place of hands for everyday tasks, demonstrating remarkable determination and resilience. Imagine living in a world where you always stand taller than everyone around you, and every step draws countless curious glances. That was the reality Ali Stowes, a woman standing over 2 meters tall, experienced from childhood. Instead of allowing that difference to overwhelm her, she transformed it into an extraordinary gift, creating a deeply inspiring journey of self-pride and self-love. Her rapid physical growth brought countless challenges during her formative years, from struggling to find clothes that fit to dealing with unkind teasing and unwanted attention. Vasilina Knutsen's life story stands as a vivid testament to the strength of the human spirit and the extraordinary power of family love to overcome even the greatest obstacles. Despite an imperfect beginning, her optimism, determination to be independent, and radiant smile have become a beacon of hope, transforming her into a powerful symbol of resilience and a heartfelt inspiration for communities everywhere to embrace life with courage and gratitude. In your opinion, what helps people stay strong through adversity the most? Leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to the channel if Vasilina's story inspired you. Beyond her notable success on the fashion runway, Ali Stowes has also nurtured a deep passion for visual art, where she found a space to express her most personal thoughts and emotions. After earning a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree from a prestigious design school in Massachusetts, Ali spent years passionately creating a collection of paintings marked by her strong personal artistic identity. For Ali, art is more than creativity. It is a powerful form of healing, connection, and a way to help others see beauty through a more compassionate and human perspective. From a young woman who once lived quietly and cautiously under society's gaze, Ali gradually transformed into a strong, confident, and deeply inspiring woman. Her journey is a powerful reminder that happiness does not come from trying to blend in with the crowd, but from learning to accept, love, and embrace the qualities that make you truly unique. Ali's story continues to inspire people around the world, encouraging them to rise above judgment, celebrate their individuality, and pursue their passions with confidence, regardless of the limitations society may try to impose. Zeenat B, an elderly woman from Bhopal, India, has amazed many by claiming to be the world's oldest living little person at the age of 113, standing just 90 centimeters tall. While official government records reportedly list her age as 101, that number would still place her beyond the current world record held by Lowell DeForest Mason. Despite the health challenges that come with advanced age, along with the loneliness of losing her loved ones over the years, she continues to maintain a remarkably positive outlook on life. Despite relying on a modest pension and the kindness of a compassionate family who supported her for many decades, this resilient woman continues to hold meaningful dreams for the future. She hopes to one day meet film star Salman Khan and fulfill her wish of making a sacred pilgrimage to Mecca. Her journey of more than a century is far more than a story of longevity. It is a powerful reminder that age or physical limitations should never stand in the way of the dreams we carry in our hearts. Zeenat B remains a shining symbol of resilience, inspiring generations to cherish every moment life has to offer. In a world often filled with rigid expectations and conventional standards, Asta Young chose to break every mold and define her life through creativity, confidence, and pride. Standing under 1.4 meters tall due to a naturally occurring skeletal growth condition present since birth, this young woman has never viewed her petite stature as a limitation. Instead, Asta's journey has been one of relentless determination. After graduating with a degree in art, she quickly established her talent through her distinctive paintings, and especially through the world of cosplay artistry. On major event stages, Asta consistently captivates audiences with her meticulous craftsmanship, confident stage presence, and remarkable ability to bring fictional characters to life with authenticity and creativity. A major turning point in her life came when she and her family appeared on well-known reality television programs, introducing her image as a bold and Asta Young's career has continued to soar as she expands her personal brand through a creative blend of visual art, digital content, and an inspiring lifestyle. More than just a content creator, Asta has built a massive community of millions of followers drawn to her positive energy, optimistic mindset, and empowering messages about confidence, self-worth, and overcoming adversity. Beyond her remarkable professional achievements, Asta Young's happy, peaceful, and loving married life also stands as a beautiful testament to the power of genuine love. Her story shows that true human connection is not defined by appearance or society's rigid expectations, but is built on empathy, respect, and unconditional love. Through her deeply inspiring journey, Asta has not only demonstrated remarkable independence and admirable strength, but has also become a respected voice for those who have ever felt different or limited by their circumstances. She continues to encourage younger generations to value their inner worth, embrace self-love, rise above social judgment, and boldly pursue their biggest dreams with courage and confidence. Do you agree that a person's true value comes from empathy and love rather than appearance or social standards? If so, don't forget to hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel to help share inspiring stories like Asta's with more people. The wheelchair is not merely a mobility aid. For Carnisha Patton, it carries an incredibly complex meaning, one she herself has described as both her closest friend and her worst enemy. The 28-year-old woman from Birmingham, Alabama, has relied on it since she was just 3 years old due to spina bifida, a congenital condition in which the spine and spinal cord do not develop fully and properly. This medical condition left Carnisha completely. However, she has never allowed those physical limitations to define the boundaries of her life or stop her from doing anything she truly wants. Instead of sinking into sadness or feeling ashamed of her circumstances, this young woman has bravely chosen an incredibly active, busy, and passionate way of life that inspires admiration in anyone who learns about her. Each day for Carnisha is a constant flow of study and work, woven together without pause. She has poured tremendous effort into pursuing a demanding Master of Business Administration program, while also working diligently at a nail salon to maintain her independence and stability in everyday life. But her journey does not stop at academic and professional growth. She is equally committed to her physical well-being, pushing herself through intense workout sessions at the gym to build strength and improve her overall health. Refusing to remain within the boundaries of her comfort zone, Carnisha has taken another remarkable leap by stepping onto fashion runways and embracing a new role as a model at various events. With her powerful presence and unwavering refusal to accept limitations, Carnisha is helping reshape public perceptions of traditional beauty standards while inspiring those who have ever felt they did not fit society's expectations. Her journey is a powerful reminder that determination, confidence, and inner strength can break through even the harshest barriers of prejudice, opening doors that once seemed completely out of reach. What lesson does Carnisha's story inspire in you? Leave your thoughts in the comments. The fast-paced world of wheelchair track racing has always been a stage for extraordinary achievements, and Jessica Rogers stands as one of its brightest symbols of resilience and determination. Born in Brazil and spending the first 14 months of her life in a residential care facility, her story took a hopeful turn when she was brought to the United States for medical care and was later officially adopted by Phyllis Rogers. From birth, Jessica faced an extremely rare congenital condition known as because a significant portion of her spine did not fully develop, many parts of her body, especially her legs below the affected area, were unable to develop typically, resulting in her very small stature. Rather than stepping back in the face of adversity, this determined young woman from Springfield, Virginia, found purpose and a deep passion in adaptive sports. Through unwavering determination and countless hours of dedicated training, Jessica Rogers had already made a remarkable impact by the age of 18, establishing herself as an outstanding talent in wheelchair racing. Crystal is a powerful example of resilience in the face of adversity. Born with cerebral palsy and a physically fragile condition, her life seemed to take a devastating turn when she suffered. Her powerful motivation and burning desire to achieve greatness drove her toward an ambitious goal, earning an official place on Team USA to compete at the Rio 2016 Paralympic Games. Jessica's extraordinary journey carries a deeply inspiring message about determination and the human spirit, proving that physical limitations should never be seen as barriers capable of extinguishing dreams, passion, or the pursuit of excellence. Limitations and the heartbreaking loss of her teenage son. An extraordinary story of love and resilience is making waves in the global fitness community, proving that no obstacle is powerful enough to stand in the way of big dreams. This is the inspiring journey of Wade McCray Washington and BJ Glaze, a 47-year-old married couple currently living in Houston, Texas. Both were diagnosed at birth with severe cerebral palsy and have also lived with congenital scoliosis. These complex medical conditions have made many aspects of their daily lives incredibly challenging. However, ever since they met at a university in Houston more than 20 years ago and chose to build a life together, giving up has never been part of their vocabulary. Their powerful determination has been further strengthened through the support of professional coach Tina Chandler and motivational mentor Carl Ducina. From his very first training session under Tina's guidance, Wade pushed beyond his limits and went on to achieve remarkable success, becoming a world champion in the adaptive bodybuilding category. Toward an even greater goal, competing at the upcoming World Championships in the Netherlands. However, this extraordinary achievement is not just a personal triumph, but also a powerful platform for the couple to spread positivity and purpose. Today, Wade and BJ actively support Tina and Carl in their meaningful campaign, Normal to be Fit. Through this movement, they hope to share a deeply inspiring message, encouraging everyone, especially those living with physical challenges, to embrace fitness, build confidence, and take charge of their own lives. However, life smiled on her when an American couple, Chris and Elmira, traditional standards of body proportions seem to fade in the presence of Holly Burt, a young woman who has proudly turned her unique physical traits into a source of confidence and pride. Born and raised in Florida, USA, Holly stands at an impressive 1.98 meters tall, with her legs measuring an extraordinary 1.25 meters in length. Her remarkable height once earned her recognition as the woman with the longest legs in the United States. However, her journey growing up was not always an easy one. Building a collection valued at $80,000 is no small feat, requiring strategic planning and a keen eye for detail. Each piece in his four-room exhibit serves as an educational lesson on the evolution of design and fashion over nearly 2 decades. Stanley's dedication teaches us about the discipline needed to curate a high-value archive while maintaining a balanced lifestyle. His home is a living museum, showcasing how consistency and research can turn a simple interest into a world-class display of artistry and economic value. She quickly began receiving numerous collaboration opportunities, making striking appearances in artistic photo shoots and on fashion runways. Alongside her modeling career, she has continued to pursue her passion for design and enjoys an active, fulfilling life. Holly Burt's journey carries a meaningful message about self-confidence and self-worth, encouraging people to embrace their unique qualities and shine in their own distinctive way. What lesson does Holly Burt's journey teach you about self-love and confidence? Leave your thoughts in the comments, hit like, and subscribe to the channel for more uplifting and inspiring. Taking over the streets of Los Angeles with extraordinary energy and a fearless, adventurous spirit, Lutzy Castillo has shown the world that being in a wheelchair has never been a barrier for a heart that longs for freedom. By the age of 12, she had already faced immense challenges after being born with a congenital spinal cord condition that prevented parts of her vertebrae from developing properly. This medical condition forced Lutzy to undergo. Yet instead of allowing physical limitations to define her childhood, Lutzy chose to take control of her life with her strong hands and an unbreakable spirit. Driven by incredible determination and a burning passion for movement, she confidently appears on basketball courts, conquers steep ramps at skate parks, and even rides the waves of the ocean while surfing. This inspiring teenage girl's journey is a brilliant reminder that courage and a fierce desire to live life to the fullest can shatter every boundary, creating a life filled with unforgettable adventures and extraordinary pride. A tragic incident in June 2017 completely changed Gabrielle Meyer's life when the very kind of animals she had loved and cared for throughout her life caused a devastating injury to her appearance. While attending a friend's gathering and petting a pit bull, the dog unexpectedly attacked, causing significant trauma to her nose and lip area. After undergoing 7 difficult reconstructive surgeries, and after attempts to restore her original facial structure did not. A turning point in Gabby's journey of healing began when she started attending therapy and using social media as a healthy outlet to express her emotions. This space quickly transformed her into a major source of inspiration, bringing her countless messages of empathy from other survivors as well as heartfelt marriage proposals from admirers who respected her strength. Although she still sometimes struggles with personal emotions when faced with lingering stares in public, Gabby Myers is learning each day to love herself from the inside out, powerfully affirming that the true value of a person's spirit. Leo Jonah is a British model and inspirational advocate known for turning his uniqueness into a strength and making his mark in the international fashion industry. Born with albinism, a rare genetic condition that reduces melanin in the skin, hair, and eyes, Leo faced a challenging childhood marked by curious stares and the vision difficulties commonly associated with the condition. Instead of retreating into insecurity, however, he chose a path of confidence. Leo's major breakthrough came when his extraordinary look caught the attention of fashion industry professionals. Starting with smaller opportunities, he steadily proved his talent and professionalism, eventually appearing in major advertising campaigns, walking prestigious runways, and collaborating on creative projects with well-known artists. His rise in the fashion world became more than personal success. It became part of a broader mission to challenge and redefine traditional beauty standards. Karmit Bachar, the well-known member of the Pussycat Dolls, carries an extraordinary story of resilience, having been born with a cleft lip and cleft palate. From an early age, she underwent numerous surgeries and spent countless hours in speech therapy to develop her voice. Growing up in an environment that often placed strong emphasis on physical perfection, Karmit faced deep insecurity and the feeling of being seen as different. Yet those very challenges helped shape her remarkable inner strength, giving her the determination to pursue even her brightest dreams. Instead of surrendering to the harsh challenges life placed before him, Italo Romano chose a skateboard as his second set of legs and went on to carve out a proud legacy in the world of extreme sports. Born in Brazil, his life took a dramatically different turn after a serious railway accident in childhood, which resulted in the loss of both of his legs above the knees. For most children, such a life-changing event might have seemed like the end of every athletic dream. But for Italo, it became the starting point of an extraordinary journey beyond imagination. Demonstrated remarkable independence and admirable strength, as he grew older, he discovered a deep passion for skateboarding and chose to pursue this path through a truly unique training approach. Without using prosthetic legs or any specialized assistive equipment, Italo controls his skateboard entirely with his skilled hands, remarkable core strength, and extraordinary balance. Countless days of falling and getting back up at the skate park eventually paid off, earning him a place among professional skateboarders. Or social standards? If so, don't forget to hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel to help share inspiring stories like Asta's with more people. Hervé Villachez was born in Paris with pituitary dwarfism, a rare condition that caused his body to stop growing in height early on due to a deficiency in growth hormone. Despite his small stature, he always possessed a strong personality and a determination to assert himself in the harsh art world. This is an educational lesson on transforming unique physical characteristics into a singular personal mark instead of feeling insecure. His life began with initial hardships but soon became brilliant thanks to his passion for art and rare self-confidence to pursue Hollywood dreams. Emily Carter, a 21-year-old young woman from Essex, has overcome the immense challenges of Tourette syndrome through her powerful passion for music. Despite enduring a childhood marked by bullying and severe episodes that even required hospitalization, Emily found her light on the stage. When she begins to sing, her tics seem to fade away, making room for a clear, confident, and beautiful voice. Her journey from a shy child to a courageous performer is a powerful testament to the transformative strength of art, showing how passion can help people rise above physical challenges. Although his personal life faced many health challenges due to complications from dwarfism, Hervé Villechaize remained a great source of inspiration for resilience and courage. He lived a brilliant life under the spotlight, asserting his position as a true